Hey there, this is Jenna. Today I want to give you a real quick and dirty about how to overcome social anxiety. If you know me, you probably know I talk way too much. I tend to have way too much backstory, which I can hear myself doing right now. But I'm going to condense this into kind of the three main things we focus on when getting over social anxiety. What I do when I'm coaching someone that way or through any of my programs. Here's the three things to look for. One of the most important things we focus on is learning to master your emotions. This is a process that is never taught, rarely taught anyway, in our modern day culture, but it's something that is so useful in life no matter who you are. So rather than having emotions feel like they're controlling us, we can turn that around and actually be able to dial up and down our emotions so that they suit whatever situation we're in. And so, for instance, if you're in a situation where you feel super anxious, it's a social situation, you're feeling like anxiety is taking control of you, we learn how to dial that down. Dial it down so it feels more comfortable, so you're kind of more in the zone and able to really add a little bit of energy and excitement to your conversations. So, using emotions and mastering them so that they meet our needs and can leverage whatever situation we're in to our advantage. The second skill we work on is developing healthy perceptions and thought patterns. So, what do I mean by that? If you've ever been I would say the victim almost of catastrophic thinking, the thoughts that say, oh my gosh, this is the worst thing that could possibly happen. Nothing good is coming of this. This is going to be a disaster. If you ever if that sounds familiar to you, especially in a social situation, then you have experienced one type of thought pattern that's not very healthy, and it's called catastrophic thinking. So that's an example of one of many different types of unhealthy thought patterns that we work on identifying and then changing them, switching them up so that there's a more realistic thought that comes through your mind and one that's more empowering, that instead of holding you back and keeping you stuck or making you speechless and afraid, instead it gives you confidence and helps you make those wonderful connections that you want to make with other people and helps you get successful in pretty much every part of your life. So looking at how we see the world, how we see ourselves, what we think about things is a real important skill to develop rather than just randomly accepting everything that drifts into our mind. Because I got to tell you, not all of it's right. We kind of think it is, it's not. And the third thing is developing social skills. If you're like lots of people who have social anxiety, you might find that there is a big gap in terms of learning social skills. There's lots of things you feel like, I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to make small talk. I don't know how to join a group conversation. I don't really know how to ask somebody out or start to be friends with people. Those kinds of things are usually learned in childhood and practiced. And lots of people miss out on that for a variety of reasons. The great thing though is it's just another skill. The challenge as an adult is to find a place where it's safe to practice those skills, learn and practice them, get feedback on them, and develop those skills that you would have learned and as a child. So this is a huge focus of coaching and therapy, is learning those specific skills and practicing in a very, very safe environment until you really master them. So I'm really hoping that I've stayed brief on this thing. I'm going to add up what the total time count is, but that is a really short glimpse. It's like the very condensed version of what happens in therapy or coaching for social anxiety. And if you'd like to learn more, please join my email list. Sign up in the box down below this video and I will send you lots more information on things like what happens in therapy sessions, also info on my own Skype coaching program, as well as a really cool online program that involves group coaching. That is so cool. I can barely contain myself because it's really, really um, good in every way. Lots of info, lots of learning, socialization that happens online. No need to leave your house. You can just do it all from the comfort of your home at the time you want to do it. And I think and also fun, like the beta testing has said that it's really a great thing. Okay, now I'm using up way too much time, so please excuse me, but sign up below, get on my list, join us.